So how do I know if this started? Is it started? I assume it started. Hey everybody, welcome to the live stream after the failed live stream that I've taken off of the internet because I don't want to see that on the internet. It was a mess because, well, Xsplit sucks. So welcome, and I hope everybody is going good. I know you can hear me. I know it's a better stream because we're now using OBS, and Xsplit was the actual problem because it just is a resource hog beyond belief, and I didn't want to hear it. I just wanted to be totally oblivious and think that, Anyway, I like Xsplit better because it has a lot of really nice features and works really pretty. OBS is not so easy in the beginning, and yes, it's going to take me a learning curve, and yes, I will get it going. But for now, we're just going to make it work, and I do have a few scenes set up. So let's just get into it. I want to talk a little bit about, and this did not work the way I wanted it to, so we're just going to, screw it. We're going to talk a little bit about a channel update and the stuff that I tried to say in the very, very beginning of the video last time that I said 15 different times. Let's get the scene going. Well, yeah, you'll get it going. Just chill. I do have my end screen built. You will see my end screen at the end of this, I promise. But what we're going to talk about is basically the stuff I wanted to talk about in the beginning of my last live stream. Just a lot of little things, a lot of little housekeeping. One thing I'm doing is I'm kind of formatting the live stream to be a little bit different. I want it to be more structured. I want to have more interaction, and I want you guys to enjoy it. Number one is the most important that you guys like it. Hopefully I'll have more guests on. Today's guest was supposed to be Kraig, the only guy who's watching right now. Probably the only guy. I don't know how to tell how many people are watching on this. So who knows? If you're there, say hi. I welcome you. Thank you very much. I'll keep this video up because this video will actually be somewhat informational. If you want to talk about something during the video that you're watching in the replay, go ahead and leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Click the notifications if you'd like. And I'll tell you what, OBS is already working better because I can tell there's like almost no CPU usage, where in Xsplit it was going crazy. So first of all, the live stream is going to be different, changing a little bit here and there, not too much. Second of all, I got a new camera because my old camera, which I might actually be able to stick on here, but I'm not going to dink with it. The old camera sucks. It started to break, and if you saw last week's live stream, you'll see that the colors were off and it got screwy, and basically it got worse. So I bought me a new camera, and it looks a whole lot better. We like that. Another thing I've got going on, I've got 4 new videos coming up. They're not going to come up all at once. I have 4 scripts written, and we're going to get those done. I've got to record them and get them ready and edited and all of that stuff. I got B-roll to record for each of them, and we're going to have it wonderful. It's going to be great, and I think it's topics you're going to like. So if there's a topic you would like me to cover that I haven't covered already, or even if it's one I've covered and maybe update, let me know in the comments below in this video. Let me know in the chat if you want. Anything you want. I do have some more video editing. I got a video editing coming up. I've got some tips on flying videos coming up. So I've got a little bit of everything. Ah, yes, and the big thing that I tried to say 16 different times in the live stream earlier. I got to open this up. Excuse the noise. I actually have to open up my little LiPo bag. I don't really have to have it in here. It's just me being a paranoid little guy. Anyway, I bulged a battery. You can kind of see a bulge there, and you can kind of see a bulge here. That happened while I was flying indoors, which is one of the videos I'm going to talk about, is flying indoors. But that battery's dead. Not happy. Now I only have 2 batteries, and I'm going to wait to see if something else comes out that might be something I can replace my Phantom 4 with. If not, I will buy at least 1 more battery. Haley's Crazy Daddy, how are you? Glad to see you came. So that's important. I definitely am not happy with the drone battery failure. What do I have here? Oh yes, I also want to say that I see that many of you liked my last video of the Chicago by drone video. A lot of views on that, huh? But a lot of you guys commented saying you liked it. And if you want to see more videos like that, kind of let me know. I would really appreciate it. Oh look, my that's screwing up just a little bit because of the way things are. Oh wait, that's okay. Never mind. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. I thought something was going on here. So anyway, if you guys are around and you want to ask me questions on things that's going on, one thing I can talk about that I was going to talk about in the live stream. We're not going to talk about the news. I'm also taking notes to make sure that I keep stuff on track. Now, Kraig was going to be my special guest today, and he's the one that helped me get OBS at least set up to look a lot like the way I had Xsplit. I think it's pretty good. There's a few things I'd like to do a little bit better, but we'll work on it. It's a lot more difficult to create these scenes than it is with all of the others with Xsplit. But one thing I'd like to talk about is, hey, Flying with Stan, you're not late. I'm late. We first started the stream 3 hours ago, but everything got all screwed up, which you can watch the beginning of this video later. So anyway, what I was going to talk about, one of the things I wanted to talk about that I hadn't even told Kraig yet, is that I want to talk about the big thing, what's coming out July 18th. You know, and I've watched Drone Valley's video, I've watched UAS Tech Talk, or Tech Talk UAS, whatever it is. I watched them and a few other people who are speculating on what's coming out in July 18th for DJI, because they've got a big event in New York on the 18th. Handful of people are invited. Some people already know what it is, but they have a do not tell anybody kind of order. So nobody knows what's really coming out except for those people who are not allowed to speak. My thoughts, and this is just me thinking, and I'll maybe explain to you why I'm thinking this. And you've talked about it too, Kraig. Yeah, I think you did. Yeah, I remember that. My thoughts is it's going to not be the Phantom 5. It's just not. The Phantom 5, it's not the time. They just released the version 2 of the 4.0 or the 4 Pro. So it's not going to be a Phantom 5. Pretty sure about that. Probably not a Spark, because they kind of are putting a bigger deal on it. At least I hope it's not a Spark. That would be that's a waste of my time and effort. It might be, well, it's not going to be a Mavic Air, because that just came out in January, and I doubt they're going to come out with that. A lot of people are saying it's going to be the Mavic 2. The Mavic 2 Pro or Mavic Pro 2, whatever way you want to say it. But there's probably going to be 2 different versions of it, and the second version will be released later in the year, which goes along with how DJI does things. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Mavic Pro or the Mavic 2, and it's going to have a bigger sensor than the current one, but it's not going to have the 1-inch sensor. But the next one to come out, the Mavic 2 Pro or whatever, that's probably going to have the 1-inch sensor, is what I'm guessing. Again, this is me speculating, not knowing anything, just reading and just guessing. It's a guessing game. But Tech Talk UAV, I think is the name of them, they came up with one more thing that it could be. And he doesn't think it's going to be this. I think it's a small possibility because of them coming out with all these gimbals lately. It could be the new Osmo for the X7 camera. I think that's a small chance. That's a small chance it's going to be that. But it is a chance, because the guy at Robo Aerial, he and I were talking today, and he's like, I can't wait till they come out with a gimbal for the X7 camera, or the Osmo, because he's got an Osmo for the X4, and he uses that a lot, but he would really like to have the X7 because that is a far better camera than the X4 or even X5. So that's a small possibility, a little bit of a possibility. And my question to you guys, for anybody who's watching, I got Stan and Haley's Crazy Daddy, what are your thoughts on what do you think? I mean, Kraig, I believe you think it's the Mavic. Am I right? Kraig, tell me what you think. Everybody tell me what they think might be coming out with DJI on the 18th. And if you also want, tell me what you would like to see videos-wise from my channel. Oh, I see a big one, Flying with Stan. I wonder if it might be the Mavic Pro 2. They'll have a separate dedicated 360 camera that flips out or something. I'm not going to bet on that. I think 360 is just a fad. I'm not really guessing on it. I do think there'll be two different Mavics. Yes, I think there'll be at least two different. Now, Stan, if they do come out with a 360, that might be a third Mavic or something. Because I know they're going to do, they'll probably have the same kind of feature as the Air, where it does that, where it flies out and it becomes a tiny Earth. A tiny Earth, because that's kind of a cool little video, where the panels are really nice and all of that good thing. I don't know if the 360, because 360 it seems cool, but it would have to be a second camera. Like you said, it would have to be an extra camera that flips out and does 360. I wouldn't be against it. That would be kind of neat, because that would be something that I could get behind. And I do think there will be two different Mavics. I think there will be two Mavics, but I think one will be this month and then another one in 4 to 6 months after that. Drone Wolf! Of course you made it. I'm late today because things suck today. Glad you missed. I can begin now. And of course now Neil is calling me because, you know, I forgot to tell him I was going to live stream now. Anyway, I'll call him when I'm back. Neil, if you're watching, I'm going to go ahead and hang up on you for a minute. I'm going to text him. Live stream now. Yes, this is the way it's going. I'm just kind of winging it today. This was a last-minute decision. I literally decided at 8:15 to go ahead and do this because I really want to have a live stream up for the week. It originally began 3 hours ago. Yes, I did, and it sucked. Let me go ahead and tell Neil here real quick. Anyway, yes, and I thank Kraig big time because he helped me get OBS running and get it set up to where it actually looks halfway decent, and I really like the way this chat looks. I think Kraig likes it too. I also thank you to Matt for helping out at Matt at Variable. Don't know if he's going to make it, but there's links in the description to their channels below. I know that the people watching at this minute are probably subscribed to them, but if you're watching this on the replay, go subscribe to them. That's a rule, okay? And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to this channel. This video we're not going to be on too long because I needed to get my fix in for my live stream. I actually get kind of down if I don't have a live stream. It kind of brings me down. No, I do have to thank you, man. You helped me out. You spent about an hour on the phone on the video with me, and your girl was, and Ashley was thrilled. So anyway, what else would you guys like to see? I mean, like I said, I've got 4 videos that I'm going to be doing. Yeah, it's Kraig with a Y, with a B. The B is silent. Let's see, what else would I want to talk to you guys about? I wanted to talk about all the news stuff, but I don't have any of that set up because it took me long enough to get this done. I had a couple of drinks because I needed to relax, and yeah, that's about it right now. So tell me, guys. This is what I wanted to ask. What have you guys been up to? What's new with you, and what's new with your channel? This is something I want to start with my live stream, is asking you what's going on with you guys. Any new jobs? Any new videos? Any new thoughts? Any new drones? Anything that you're willing to share online with the rest of the world, because obviously it's going up right here. People will see it right there. Kraig, I can't believe people spell your name wrong all the time. Isn't that amazing how that works? Also, I hope you guys like my new camera. Let me see if I can pop up the other camera real quick and show you guys a sample of the other piece of crap in a Cam 2. And so you guys can see why I changed. Ooh, yeah, that's going to look beautiful. Nope. That's not how I wanted to do that. I want to do it this way. And I'm working on a time lapse and getting accustomed to my new job. Yes, you are. And in your new job, you got to leave early today, didn't you, Mr. Kraig? That was kind of a nice thing because things kind of went haywire, and you had to get a new job or get it set up different. So let me show you why. This is why I changed cameras. This camera here, that's the best I can get to even match how this video looks. That sucks. That camera though, that camera has lasted me over 10 years. So I think it's done a pretty good job of, I'm going to actually do this. I think it's done a pretty good job. Oops, I just got the wrong camera. Very, very good job of keeping me in web camera and as a web camera for 10 or more years. This is the new one and I like it. Been 95 degrees in Boston for the last days. Tough to fly, but went out for one battery today. Well, my battery died at 100, so be careful with that, Stan. You love the late start. Good. Ursa made a fun video messing around with Flytron Strobon Cree LED. Oh, you get some LEDs. Are those the LED for the props, or is it a different kind of LED, Nick? I would love to know. Hey, Neil, glad you got my text. We'll talk after the live stream, okay? So anyway, Nick, I want to know, are those the LEDs? What kind of LEDs are they? 67 on Idaho. 60, and you had your AC cranked at 67 degrees? That's like 85 degrees outside. I've got my AC cranked and it's 80 in. Glad you guys are all showing up. I appreciate everybody showing up. I really, really do, because this was a last-minute thing. It's 8:30 at night. Normally I don't do it this late at night, and I really, 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 really appreciate everything. The batteries died. Now, they do die of old age. Batteries do die of old age. The ones at Robo Aerial, he's got a few that are not charging very well. In fact, he's got another one that's not charging. But those are almost 3 years old. Mine died. I really don't know. It could have been partially because of the heat, but heat can affect a battery, and it will affect a battery, especially extreme heat. It also anti-collision LEDs. Okay, cool, cool. So they're really, really bright. I'd love to see. I want to see that, Nick. If you got a video of that, put that up on your channel. Everybody check Nick out on his channel, and let's see what they look like. Also kind of holiday. Yeah, it's a holiday tomorrow. Yes, it's the 4th of July tomorrow. Did anybody know that? So, Kraig, you might think twice about doing your live stream, because at the time you normally do it, people are going to be out watching the fireworks. So think about that. You might want to either do it earlier or wait and just not do it Wednesday. I don't know. It's your call, your live stream. I can't tell you how to run things. So yeah, but batteries will die. Now this, I mean, Neil was with me when this battery died, and he can attest to how difficult that battery was to get out. He's the one that got the battery out of the drone. I think he used like a jackhammer or something. The drone did survive, so you know it was good. It was good. So anyway, the battery did bulge. Sometime I haven't looked a lot of the information up, but I do believe. I mean, I can't put it back in the drone because it may not come back out. So it's a useless battery to me. Cool, Nick. Throw that video up, man. We got to see it. I'd love to see it. And if you're not Nick on, I've got a YouTube, a Facebook group just for drone videos on YouTube, drone channels on YouTube. Look up drone channels for YouTube, and you'll find it. Or I think it's facebook.com, drone channels on YouTube, or drone channels YouTube. Join that and tell me it's you, and I'll let you in on that group. And there's another place you can actually share it, where other people on YouTube with drone channels, we like to share all kinds of things. Didn't do this one. Yeah, hey, Stan Cook. Glad to see you, man. How's it out way out west? See, I knew you'd be on because it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon for you. Okay, so it's actually about 4:30 or 4:45, 4:48. Hope you're doing well. I hope everybody's doing well. I am glad that I have people showing up. Because somebody tell me how many people are watching this live stream, because I don't see that information at all. I just see that it's been on for 20 minutes. But as you can tell, this stream is going well, right? That's all going well. Stan, what are you up to? Tell us what you're up to out there. Where are you at? You're not in Hawaii anymore. You're in the West Coast still, though. Tell us what you've been up to. I appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Still want to know how many people are in this video chat or in this thing. I haven't seen yet. Thanks a lot, Nick. I'm glad you're gonna show up. I'm glad you're gonna come around. I don't know. I have no idea how many people are watching the stream. 8. Woohoo! 73 today. Man, you're having a heat wave. It's warmer than that in my apartment with the air conditioning on. I can't seem to get, yeah, I don't have that page up. So, let's see, where is it at? That's not it, that's not it. Is that it? Where am I? Oh, that's this. Ah, there we go, 8. Yep, I see it now. I'll just leave it right here. Awesome. Now we got it going on. There we go. Now I can see things. New 3D printer. Nice. Nice. Thanks, guys. Yep, I see that 8 people. Welcome to all 8 people. And some of you are talking, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I didn't expect 8 people on this late because, as you guys know, I usually do it at 5:30. Maybe I should do it at 8 o'clock. I know, Stan, you would love it if I did it at 8 o'clock every night, every week, right? I know you would. Maybe I should. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. I've tried other times before, but it hasn't done good. It's really good when you stay consistent with the time. I don't want to be jumping the times for a while. So we're going to keep it at 7:30 or 5:30. We're going to keep it at 5:30 Tuesdays for now. If I feel that it needs to go later, it'll always be a Tuesday, but it might be a little bit later in the day. We'll see. I know, like I said, Stan, I know that's what you want. Only 2 likes. What's wrong with that picture? Yeah. Give me 100 million likes. What's wrong with that? Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. We need lots of subscribers. You would too. Yeah, that's true, Drone. Yeah, you would like it a little bit later in the day. I agree. I understand that. Totally understand that. Because you're a little bit. So we'll think about it. Well, you know, if you're watching this on the replay, is there a specific time? I mean, would it be better for you later in the day? I can't do it earlier in the day. I can't plan on that at all. But maybe later in the day, 6:45 and stands. Okay. So you're 2 hours. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, Brian is supposed to be coming down there. I don't know. I know he's coming down there in the next, like at the end of the month or middle of the month. I forget. I'm not really sure. And I've actually been threatening to do a meetup or meet and greet, something like that, and a drone fly, but I am having a problem finding a place that is not already booked somewhere in the city of Chicago. I'd like to do it somewhere near-ish downtown, and you guys can only do weekends because, well, everybody has a job but me. All my stuff happens on the weekends. So it's becoming very challenging to try to plan it. What I might have to do, maybe I can find something indoors that we can go to, but we wouldn't be able to fly. I was recently at a real cool place that probably a lot of you would enjoy, and they got a good-sized parking lot. It is in the city of Chicago, and maybe just do something because I know that they would allow me to do that. And Neil, you know who I'm talking about, and they don't tell them who it is because they'll see the video where I bulged a battery. But yes, I do believe Foundation Aerial will be coming down to Florida. I'm just not sure what time it is. So, what else do I have to tell you, gentlemen? I do have my end screen, by the way. I have that up. I have something created. It looks almost like it used to. Close enough, anyway. How is the chat? I mean, okay, first of all, guys, not first of all, Jesus, the video's been going, I've been doing this for 25 minutes. So, tell me, guys, number one, has the stream been solid? Audio, video, no being stupid. Is the audio loud enough, clear enough, and sounds like it normally does? Is there anything that you have noticed different about this one that's better or worse than the live streams I've done in the past? Anything in the past? Because this is the first time I've used OBS live. And again, I don't like the interface so much. There's a lot of things I do like about it, but there are a lot of things I don't like about it. And that was the reason I used Xsplit, but Xsplit has gotten to the point to where it is an absolute resource hog and pretty much unusable on this PC right now. Good, everything sounds normal. Woohoo! I appreciate that. And we got up to 9 people. Welcome, new person. Don't know who you are, but if you like, oh, drop to 6. Chat is working well. Perfect. Good. Everything looks like it's good. We went from 9 to 6. Hey, Essex is here. How you doing? Looks and sounds good on my end. Glad to see, glad to hear. Solid for me. Oh, good. So, Xsplit looks like it's gone. I'm going to dump it. I know you guys are all happy. I know Kraig and Matt are thrilled. Stan's thrilled. It just froze for me with a spinning arrow. After a minute, I reloaded the page and it's fine. That was maybe on your end, Stan. Spinning? You're spinning? Neil, refresh your page. Refresh your page. That might be you, but it's good to know what's going on. There's some weird guy on the screen, though. I know, he's pretty freaking weird, isn't he? I am one weird dude. That I know. But yes, I'm glad to hear that it's a lot of positive. I'm hoping Neil goes ahead and refreshes his page and it works better. I hope that's all it is. So anyway, we'll go on. We'll continue on with OBS. From the sounds of it, it's already working better than it had than Xsplit, which again, blah blah blah. Looks like Brad only in slow motion. Neil, that might be your internet. You might have a bunch of kids on your internet. Just saying, my friend. Okay, so what else is going on? Anything else going on good with you guys? Because this is pretty much going to be the end of what I have to talk about. No buffering on your end. Well, Kraig, you have like triple fiber, don't you? You got like 10 fiber lines coming to you. You're like 10 gigabits coming through to you. Is that something like that? I think you got the high speed shit. This video, I really wanted to just get it out there. You might have forgotten to pay your cable, but this video, I needed to get out there because I wanted to give the updates. I desperately needed to have this interaction because when it doesn't work, I get a little down. It irritates me. It bothers me. I mean, Kraig can attest again because I was pretty pissed, to say the least. I was actually not showing him how upset I was, but we got it working, and I do appreciate it. 100 megabits. I think I'm at 75, so I shouldn't have a problem. And I think my upload is around 10 or 25, I forget. Refresh screen works, good. So it was you, Mr. Neil. Good, glad you got it working. So thank you for partaking in this test, and I hope you guys learned a couple things about the future of this channel and the future of my videos. I am getting into trying to very, very hard. I'm going to go at it hard. I got a lot of video ideas. I got a lot of stuff I got to make. I got to get some B-roll, and for some of the videos I got to do. Hopefully I can do that in the next couple days, and I want to get some more videos up. And restrained to change, resistant to change. Yes, I am not that resistant to change, but there are some things I am resistant to change, and when I have something set up the way I like it, I just don't want to screw with it. But it got to the point to where I didn't have a choice. I really did. It got to the point to where XSplit was the problem. You guys proved it to me. You showed it to me. I mean, because XSplit at this point would probably be at 90 to 100% CPU. I'm at 2.3. This thing is like nothing. It's not even trying. And that's an old CPU. An old CPU. And this weekend, I was this close to upgrading my computer. And I will still upgrade it. I can put it off a few more weeks now. I was going to go and just, because of the thing today, I was going to go get the new CPU, a new motherboard, and everything. And if it didn't work with the i7 8700K with overclocking capabilities and 16 gig of RAM, well then that's definitely a problem. But the upgrade won't happen anytime. Well, maybe at the end of July, maybe in August. We'll see. I got other things to deal with. I want to pay some bills down and make sure I can do it right. I still need it because my video editing, it needs it. Excuse me. How close? How close for the update? Oh, I actually had everything except the motherboard I had did not have enough SATA ports. I need 6 SATA ports because I got a crap ton of hard drives in here, 6 to be exact. And the one I'd gotten only had 4. So I had the CPU, I had the RAM, and I had the motherboard. And then I realized I can't use it. So I didn't. Thank you very much, Dan, except for, it is me, so how good can I be looking? I will be bummed because if doing this thing this late at night, I mean Stella can't come visit. I mean because she's over on the other side of the pond. But I guess I got to figure out when I want to do it. Maybe by doing it later in the day, I would have some more people from other parts of the world. Who knows? No, right now we're still sticking at 5:30 for now. If things, we may change it in the future. We'll see. But this has been a half an hour, guys. You guys have been keeping me going for a half an hour. I really appreciate it. Anything you guys got to say from the peanut gallery? I mean, I did have some nice news articles, but again, I have no way of showing you my news articles because it takes too long to build a scene in this. I know that I could do it faster now. I just don't feel like it. I'm resistant to that change today. What are your guys' thoughts on anything? Because otherwise, I'm going to be getting off of here. Like Hawaii, yes. Yes. I want to go. That's the only state I haven't been to, Stan. You want to take me to Hawaii? You want to show me around your old state? I would like that. I would enjoy that very much. The one thing I would like to figure out is how to use OBS as a camera like I did with Xsplit on like Skype and other like Hangouts and other stuff like that, because I really like that capability. Excuse me, I'm getting a little tired. Maybe I'll have another drink and go to bed. Okay, so guys, I don't know how well this the ending will go, because you know my bye got cut off earlier, but now we are going to get ready to do the end screen. Are you guys gonna cry because it's almost over? The chat's working, everything's working. There is a plugin. Oh, that's right. You'll have to tell me how to do a plugin. You'll have to tell me how, because I looked all over the things. I couldn't find a thing where it says add a plugin. So I'll just do a Google search or whatever. Or if you send it to me. Beaches like Thailand. Oh. Thanks, Neil. I needed that. I needed that visual. I like that visual. Speaking of Thailand, I can tell you what to do with that. I don't want to know. But yes, I like Thailand, and I'd like to visit Hawaii. I've been to Thailand. I'm going to cry. I know you are. Variable. Yeah, that's right. Matt can help me with that. So, really quick, did you guys? This is like nothing to do with drones whatsoever. But did you guys hear about the thing in Thailand with the kids that were lost in a cave and they were found after 9 days? They were actually found alive, and now they've gotten them food. They got to figure out how to get them out. Activate a plugin. I will do that later. Oh, okay, okay. I'll mess with that anyway. Anyway, I just heard about that from Thailand. It's something completely different. But we're going to go to the end screen. You guys want to see my end screen because, you know, it's the same as always. Maybe I'll be able to create better end screens in the future. But right now, this one will be it for at least a few months. And I just want to say again, thank you to everybody who helped me out today. Kraig, I know you say don't need to thank you, but I'm thanking you again anyway because you've been wonderful to help me out. And Matt will help me get this plug-in for the webcam. So everybody who's watching, don't forget to check out my website, my Patreon, and yes, it was a soccer team and their coach, ages 11 to 16, and the coach was 25. And I do hope everybody has a fantastic 4th. Thank you very much, Drone Wolf. Gotta tell everybody to have a great 4th. Everybody have a wonderful night. And don't forget to check me out on all social medias. Yeah, there's a lot of things they're talking about, Stan. So if you guys don't know much about that going on with the kids, check it out. And you can check it out on YouTube or on different news media outlets. They haven't decided whether they're going to wait till October to pick them up to help get them out, or if they're going to be able to get them out quicker. Yeah, they're going to miss a lot of things, but they are alive, and that's the most important thing. So until next time, everybody, happy 4th of July. Be careful with those fireworks, and fly safe, and bye.